Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as we is now 11 days into the month of April, 3 months and some change into 2026. And to the least, I can say that this year has most definitely been a beast. We done seen things that we'll never think we see, and it keeps coming on, because I say that all the time throughout my years on YouTube, like, yeah, this got to be the wildest and craziest storyline that I done seen. But never in the day would I think in hip-hop I would see Gucci Mane be involved in a situation like this, but then come out and drop a snitch DISS, just keeping it all the way 100. I got to call it like it is. That's that. And with that happening, the way that it played out, it's a tough spot for Gucci Mane to be put in of what allegedly happened, what went down, what they are alleging that Pooh Shiesty, his father, Big 30, and 6 others did in Dallas, which started out as police reports to the Dallas Police Department. Then the feds came in and picked it up. And we've seen all the other stuff play out on the internet as facts come out in real time. But when Gucci Mane dropped that diss right here, I think that I'm just like, what is really happening? We've never saw this before. And I call it straight up. Gucci Mane has ended 1017 for sure when it comes to him being able to sign street artists that want to be respected, or artists that have street cred. It's not happening no more, because even Atlanta figures and people with voices and factors in the city and the culture in Atlanta are like, they can't stand with this. They can't be down with it. And if you don't remember, Gucci even made the video himself at one point in time that the only artist he had left on 1017 was Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano. Now, Fujiano comes home later this year. And the thing with Gucci, what makes this be a thing where no street artists are going to want to sign to him anymore is it's an unfortunate situation that he put in. No doubt about it. He got put in a tough spot from what they say allegedly happened. But when your whole moniker, your aura, and what makes your music so loved and respected within the culture is the fact that you're supposed to be the street guy, is the fact that you keep it street, is the fact that, hey, no matter if it was really true or not, no matter if he ever really was that, in the landscape of the rap and average hip-hop fan, they felt that Gucci was that. That's what made people draw to the music, and that's why he was able to sign these artists from the streets, and he kept that street aura going, mostly going and signing street artists. If he signed 15 artists, 13 of them was going to be street dudes who really was like that, really caught cases, really had shootouts, really done sold dope, really done time, really done been on ankle monitors. But in this situation now right here, when he got the situation of what they say allegedly happened, I say, okay, bro, that's a tough spot. If you tell me that Gucci Mane told the police what happened, I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't expect him not to. Just keeping it 100, me being all the way honest. But for you to jump out there and drop this diss record and explain what happened play by play, why it's an open federal case going on, it just ain't gonna go like that. Fujiano can't come home as a street artist who doing federal time, waking up every day, politicking in a prison with gangsters and street dudes and having this. He not going to be able to come home and just comfortably be like proudly saying, hey, I'm 1017, and we know him and Pooh Shiesty was tight. And then Gucci was already having bad narratives out with 1017, how he was doing the artists. According to them, I don't know for sure. I didn't see the numbers, but it was like, hey, this is that. And then there was also the stigma of the 1017 curse, which I most definitely didn't believe that it was a curse. It's just how those people that was over there living at the time, the type of people that he signed. But when you carry yourself in that manner, allegedly, a Pooh Shiesty would think this is how he get your attention. I got to go do this to you because this is what you present. This is how you walk around. Hey, in your 40s, you've been still doing the street stuff. Rest in peace and condolences to his family. God bless his soul. Pookie Loc. Gucci Mane was in his 40s when he was on the stage dissing Pookie Loc. So, yeah, you could say Gucci Mane is CEO, Gucci Mane a businessman, Gucci Mane is this, Gucci Mane is that. You could say all of that. You can say that. It ain't that he wasn't there on no street time. All of that's cool. I'm not here to negate that. What I am going to say, though, by you jumping out there and dropping this song with these lyrics right here and saying what you're saying, this is you saying, hey, I'm doubling down on the telling. I'm doubling down that I gave it up. I'm doubling down on, yeah, I see what's going on. I see that it went federal. I see you that got picked up. I see that they saying I gave a statement. Well, guess what? I'm going to double down on it. But now, it's 9 people that's going to trial. 9. 9 people not going to trial, 9 people that have been charged. If all 9 don't take a plea, that means they will go to trial. And if they go to trial, Gucci Mane will be called to testify. Him dropping this song says, I will testify. It just is what it is. Ain't no other way to look at it. And if you just listen to these lyrics right here, a nigga set up the play like Suge Knight did with Dr. Dre, but I ain't Eazy-E. Nigga, this ain't back in the day. This 1017 the label. I built this ish from the ground up, and I'll be danged if I let a nigga take my ish down. Pressure on my chest, but I still ain't pressed. Pen on the paper, but it's under duress. Just breaking it all down. The artist and the CEO, I wear a lot of hats. They smile in your face and then stab you in your back. You learn from your daddy, so I guess that it's hereditary. I'm the same nigga that put money on your commissary. Everything can be corrected one time. Pooh Shiesty could have did him wrong. Pooh Shiesty could be foul if you seeing it that way. However you see it, you can feel all that. But at the same time, it's the moniker and it's the brand that Gucci is presented, that he has pushed, that he's promoted, highlighted, and got praised for and wore that aura. That's how he signed the artist. That's what that label is seen as. Real, raw, uncut, and authentic. It ain't gonna be there no more after you gave the police a statement. The feds then read your statement in the courtroom. And then if the day comes where you gotta come testify, you're gonna go testify. And you're gonna say you was on business time. But when you say, hey, this ain't Eazy-E, this ain't Eazy-E, Eazy-E didn't press charges. Eazy-E did it the legal way on some documentation and paperwork stuff when he got the royalties, when he got forced out of the Dr. Dre and the DOC and the contracts of the artists, when Suge Knight went and got him and things, when they jumped on Eazy-E and dogged him out and made him sign, and he like signed the name in a weird way. Whatever went down with that, but he didn't call the police. He didn't give a statement to the police. He just went and handled it on the legal side financially. Now, I'm not telling nobody how to feel about Gucci calling the police. I'm saying for the fans and what's going on, 1017 is officially over now after that song dropped. When he dropped that song, Crash Dummy, that killed 1017 as in Gucci being able to go sign street artists who want to be respected for their reputable history. There's a part of that game that exists. You don't have to like it. You don't have to agree with it. You cannot even like that type of rap, but it exists. I don't make the rules here. I'm just telling you how the game works, because I'm somebody that understands the aspects, the different pockets of it, the way that the fans perceive the music, because I am a fan of music. I'm a big fan of Gucci Mane's old music. If you know me, you know I roll to it all the time. I was the person that had the Gucci and Jeezy songs back to back on the burnt CDs. I'll burn this one, then the next one let me put on the Gucci, then the next one the Jeezy. I went through all of them. I jammed them all. Every tape that Gucci dropped, I had it. And I most definitely jammed everything coming out of Atlanta, everything coming out of H-Town. I'm all over the country when it comes to jamming music. And then I also know how to gauge the audience by looking at what the fans are saying, listening to what people saying in the streets. Now I'm on YouTube. I get the comments. I follow hundreds of blogs on Instagram and Twitter. So I'm getting all of the news feeds, seeing what the people saying, what they think. This was a bad move right here. And I'm talking about the song. That song took it to where I'm going to taunt and drop a snitching diss. That's wild right there. 1017, Gucci gonna still be booked. Gucci gonna still be doing shows. But him being able to sign street artists and artists who want to be respected for their reputation, which is what the 1017 brand, 98% of it was, that's over now. I'm just keeping it all the way 100. Y'all tell me what y'all think. We got some more stuff coming to that Patreon as well. More videos. The rain's starting to come down. We finna be outside today, though, when this weather clear up. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.